Welcome to Swish, vintage finds for your sassy self. We hope you enjoy the videos and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Everyone, it's been quite some time since I have shown you a video of an estate haul, so I thought today would be a great opportunity. I just was at a woman's house who's still alive. She actually just moved into a senior's lodge right across the street from her house. She is 92, I believe, and so these pieces are pretty much hers, although her kids said that they don't really remember her wearing some of these pieces, but that's not unusual. Sometimes people just shopped and then stuck it in the closet. So I am going to show you some pretty fabulous, exceptional things. These are mostly from the, I'm going to say 70s, although there are a couple of really old pieces, including what I think is a 20s flapper dress. So keep watching and stay tuned, and I will start to show you. So here I am again, and I've pulled a whole bunch of really cool pieces out of the bags, and I need a selfie stick, or I need something, or I need Natasha. I'll have to call her. Anyways, so I'm going to show you some really amazing things that I got today, and you'll have to stay tuned because they all have to be, most of them have to be laundered and or dry cleaned. Luckily, there's quite a few that are polyester, so I can wash those, and then the other pieces that are going to be dry cleaned will come to the store after that. So don't hesitate if you have any questions, or if you're thinking, that one is particularly intriguing. Anyway, so here we go. Oh, me and my big fat finger. All right, as promised. Okay, and if you hear like galloping around in the background, it's these two little nut bars. You've heard of Mickey and Marco. So Mickey is the black one, right, Mickey? Yeah, that's Mickey. And then Marco is the little brown one. So they're going to be running around, and if they start barking, I might have to put them outside. Anyways, back to fashion. So this piece is really sweet. So this is a very classic 70s. It's got, I think it's made in Canada. They always have interesting labels. Style Queen, date mate. Yes, made in Canada. So this has got its matching belt and everything, which is great. It's not a mini, but kind of knee length. So that will be a fast seller. This one is really beautiful. I hesitated a little bit just because it's probably got a little bit more wear. There's some discoloration at the collar and everything. So that will need to take, we'll have to take some special detergent and get the marks off of that. I think there might even be another stain or two, but this is in this lavender, probably 60s. Look at the beadwork on that. You know how I love my beadwork. And I love that this is all finished off by hand. So this is pretty fantastic. Oh, okay. So this is made in the British Crown Colony, Hong Kong. And a lot of the vintage beaded, beautiful pieces were made in Hong Kong. So that's really exquisite. This has the nylon zipper in the back. But yeah. So wish me luck with the stains on that one. Now the reason I grabbed this one is because it looks like those 1950s Italian clutches that are, or you know, made in Japan sort of clutches that we often see, but not ever in this really big size. So I thought this was really fun. This will be great for summer. Now we do get so many skirts and separates, and they're not really the fastest sellers, but people do come to the store more for specialty wear. But this one I could not resist. Look, this has this beautiful patch pocket on it. It's got this kilt pin on the side. This is probably 1940s, maybe early 50s. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's an A-line in a tweed. So that one will be at the store once it's cleaned. Again, I can never say no to these tartan skirts. So This one is that one made in Canada? Yes. So just a interesting FYI, we've had customers buy these pieces and they were significantly too small for them, but they loved them so much, and then they took them to our tailor or to any tailor. You can actually have pleats taken out. So with each pleat taken out, you're going to get, 2 inches in there, or at least 1.5 inches. So that's going to do wonders with the overall width across here. You would just have to change up the waistband or do something different with the waistband, but it allows you to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kilt wool skirt. And, they are notoriously small. I still have my aunt's, which I told her the other day I was sorry I haven't found a home for, because it's only a size 25-inch waist. Look at the color on this beauty. I love this one. This, again, is made in Vancouver, Canada. This is a wool. I just love that it's a bit more sunny. It's kind of a more unusual plaid. And then this one, this one, whenever I see pieces like this, it reminds me of my sisters and what they would have worn in the 70s. So this is a real, cottage core, that kind of hippie boho maxi skirt. It's got the ruffle on the end, holly hobby, whatever you want to call it. This has the tie that ties in a bow at the back, and then it's really sweet. This is a negligee. So this is a nice mauve. It's got the nightgown and, of course, the little jacket over top. Great little puffy sleeves. I know that my phone is not showing the best images. This one is a 70s black maxi dress, and it's looks quite boring just to look at it, as do a lot of black dresses. They just sort of get lost in a sea of black dresses. So this one we will definitely have to show on a model or show on somebody, because it's really, really lovely. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this pile over here. Gives you another excuse to look at Marco, right? Good boys. So as you can see, this has this big full skirt, and it's a long, is it long sleeves? Yeah. And then it's got the ties that tie at the back. This one is a 60s, late 60s. We just have had a couple of these really, really lovely brocade with the metallic threads in the shop. They're great for grad. This one is formal, Toronto. Really, really nice. And this is a maxi, and it's got like ooh la la, big cuts up the side. So this would be absolutely stunning paired with some silver wide leg pants or some shorts, or you could even do a wide legged white linen pant for the summer. So this will be at the store soon. This one is really lovely. This has a really contemporary feel to it because it's got the racer back. This is a peach satin 70s maxi dress, and it's got a little bit of a mock neck on it, but it's great. I love the color too. This would be nice as a grad dress. All right. Red. This has this really interesting sort of shelf bust, which you don't see very often in 70s gowns. But this one, you can already tell how flattering it would be on. It's got this cutaway here, almost like a racer back, although it's not a racer back. And then it's got a really, really, really full skirt. So flattering, holy Dinah, I can hardly wait to see this one on. And it's got a little bit of a sweetheart cut there, but yeah, you're gonna have to stay tuned and see what this looks like on somebody. If we're lucky, we'll get a grad girl that will let us show it off. So this one's a little bit more classic. This is a gold brocade, and it's got the little bow here, and it's just a long maxi. So the thing with these kind of dresses is if you wore it a couple of times and you thought, geez, I've already worn it to a formal event, You could cut it short, either into a midi or into a mini, and get more wear out of it. It's really, really lovely. I think this was handmade. This is another interesting FYI, that if you're trying on dresses, and sometimes they're just like marginally too small, by changing out the zippers, you can oftentimes gain about an inch. So with this one, we would recommend putting in an invisible zipper, and then you would get almost all of this fabric, plus the fabric on the inside. Look at all that fabric that they've used here on the inside. So this is a really good way to make a dress just slightly bigger, is by changing the zipper. So my one Chihuahua, he makes a sound like a laryngitis kind of something or other. And anyways, he's a character. This one is a really sunny summer 50s, almost ombre. It feels like silk, but it could just be a cotton sateen. This with a crinoline, you know, that fit and flare. It's so pretty. Yes, that's a dog, shockingly. Okay, boys, come on. So with these metal side zips, see, they take up so much fabric that you can change those to an invisible zipper. But some purists with vintage, they don't want to change out the zipper because it takes away from the originality of the dress. So here are some more 70s maxis. This one's a polyester. It's got really, really great ruching here. Yeah, this is fantastic. This will be really flattering on. And again, it's ankle length. Now this 70s one, look at this pattern. This is really lovely. It's just so different. So as you can see, this would be great for summer. It's all in the pastels and these columns and little scenes. This looks like some kind of Duomo, a church. Anyways, beautiful. I love this dress. This is a maxi. It's got these little tiny buttons, and we'll show this one soon on a mannequin or on a person. Now this one's pretty adorable. This is cotton. This has got the metal back zipper. So this would have been 50s, maybe early 60s. I just love this bow and the detailing. And then this has a really wide, full skirt on it. Gorgeous. This is one of my favorites. I love this dress. Okay, maybe I'll move this pile here again. Okay, fellas. Now this is the dress that I thought was a 20s flapper dress, but it's going to take a little bit of time and investigating, because this bodice part most definitely looks 20s. Even the discoloration, everything about it is 20s. This under part here for sure. It's got this embroidery and this kind of deco shape to it and everything. But there's something about the bottom half. I mean, ignore this broachy thing or whatever it's called, because that's obviously not original. It was just tacked on. But there's something that's been changed about this dress, and I'm going to have to do a little bit more investigating to see which parts are the original 20s and which parts were the add-on. But that's something that I enjoy doing. And it's still a really great piece, even if it was patched together. We're coming up to the end here. These are like a kimono type of belt, and you wear them wrapped around and then tied in the front, and they are silk. I just haven't seen any in these beautiful, vibrant colors. These are perfect for spring. So there's a teal silk and the orange silk. And then this fabulous jacket. This looks like something that would be Gucci or you know, with this striping or something that Harry Styles would wear. The only thing is that we did just notice that there is a stain right here, so I'm really hopeful I can get that out. I hope it's not bleach or something. If not, that'll be your permanent brooch spot. But, you know, it's Gianni Ferri, so a lot of times these are these Italian double knits and made in Hong Kong. It's really nice. Okay, we're getting to a couple really amazing pieces. Here is a 70s halter maxi dress. There's nothing that says 70s quite like this halter dress. My mom would have worn something like this and had her hair all done up. All right. This bag. Now, if you're from the US, you're not going to know who Burke's is, but in Canada, we have a company called Henry Burke's, and they are known as jewelers. But back in the day, they used to always also carry handbags and china and silver and all sorts of things. So this is a Burke's bag, and it's all beaded and velvet, and it's big enough to put your cell phone and other things in there, your other accoutrements. So it's perfect. Okay, wait for it. Look at this beauty. This is a 1970s orange leather coat. Now, how mod is this? I love that it comes with two different belts. It comes with the sort of plain, just tie one, and then it also has this fantastic buckle belt in the two-tone. This is absolutely fantastic and in really good condition. This is made in Montreal. It looks like it's a small, but we'll have to do the measuring and everything after. This is just fantastic. We're having our window changed on Friday. Maybe this needs to go in the window. The final coat is this beautiful Yukon parka. So these obviously were made in the Yukon, and they were really popular in the 60s. My aunt got one up in Inuvik when she was a stewardess back in the day. And these have the wool main coat, and they almost always have some kind of applique or embroidery or something. This has got these gorgeous embroidered daisies on it. And then it's got the fur. And then the best part about it is this shell. So the shell is what keeps the wind away. So this shell has got these applique little foxes. So this has got the hood and everything. I love this mauvey pink color. It's lovely. Now I've saved the best dress for last, I think. Well, best is sort of subjective, but I have to show you this dress. So this is one of those prairie dresses. So it's not a gunny sack, but it is absolutely spectacular, and it still has the original tag, so it is unworn. Now, if you were getting married, or if you're going somewhere special, this would be the dress. So this dress has layers. This has got gorgeous layers here. And then this part, you can wear it, you can take the blouse off underneath and then just wear it as a smocked strappy dress here. You don't have to wear it with the blouse, but is that not something? I love the label too. Look at that, junior petite with the price. I wonder how much it was. Let me see. Wow, $75. $75, that would have been a lot of money back in the day. Anyways, it's held up so beautifully. I think this one is just going to be the one that flies out. Who knows though? Whenever I predict something, oftentimes it does not happen for some reason. So I am going to finish my video with this lovely piece, and I'm going to show you one last look. This is my dining room, just so you know. One last look of Marco. And this is my projects for the day, laundry, etc. There are more clothes here in these bags, but I just didn't think that I should pull every single piece out. So I want to thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, give me 2 thumbs up. Any comments would be appreciated. And we're going to be putting the link to our Etsy store and our Poshmark store soon, so then you can directly shop if you feel like it. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.